Can Brian retire at 57? I think it's his name, Brian. So my man Brian emails me this morning. Seems like a nice enough young man. Youngster, whippersnapper. Actually, he's older than me, so I guess he's my elder, so I got to respect old Brian. Anyway, he seems a nice enough guy. He's going to get a $3,000 a month pension. He didn't say when. He's got $1.5 million in his various retirement accounts. That lady's outside with a mask on because, we don't want the flu bug to get us, and a mask will definitely save you. And especially on a nice, dry, cool day like this. Ooh, thank goodness she has her mask. Anyway, so he's going to say $3,000 a month pension. I'm not sure how old. We'll just say that's 60 for simplicity. $1.5 million schmackaroonies. His various retirement accounts. I don't know what his Social Security is going to be. He didn't say. I don't know if he's even going to get Social Security. Maybe he's a retired teacher from Texas or something like that who basically won't get any Social Security. I don't know. I presume he will. Not very many men are, he might be a cop. Even if he's a policeman, his pension would be higher. So I assume he's still going to get Social Security, but for this exercise, we'll say he doesn't. All right, so at 60, and he didn't even say 60 is when he's going to get $3,000 a month pension, but I'm just going to use that. So at 60, he's going to get $36,000 a year. He's 57 now. He only has $100,000 of total debt, and I don't know how much, that in terms of what his amortization schedule is or anything like that. I don't know, but that's not a huge amount, frankly. What else did he say? That's pretty much it. I think he's invested relatively aggressively, but I can't remember that. Frankly, it doesn't really matter that much in this regard. So can he retire early at 57? The answer is, survey says, I'm Richard Dawson. Survey says, we don't know. No clue at all. So let's just say you got $1.5 million. All right, we'll use our 5% distribution rate, which is fine. That's $75,000 a year. Even I can do that in my head, because $1.5 million, 5% on $1 million is $50,000. 5% on $500,000 is $25,000. Your old buddy Josh, bringing the math, $75,000 a year. In 3 years, he's going to get another $36,000 a year for his pension, and presumably he'll get another $3,000 a month after that. So basically, he's going to have between when he's 60, he's going to have about $110,000 a year of income, and when he's 67, he's probably going to have $150,000. He needs some money before then, all right? But can he retire early? I have no idea. You still have no idea. None of us do. Brian doesn't have any idea. Why? Because we don't know what his expenses are. I mean, dude, come on, man. Brian, you better be next time, dude. You better be sitting there by your laptop saying, when's Josh going to post? When's Josh going to post? When's Josh going to post? Because you obviously have not watched all my videos. I've only done over 6,000, Brian. How double dog dare you? You haven't watched all my videos from top to bottom. Hit comment, hit subscribe, or post a comment, hit the like button, and hit and subscribe. Because if you were an active user of old Josh's Heritage Wealth Planning videos, you would say, Josh would tell me my number one thing to know before I do retire is what my expenses are. I'm not saying you got to know it to the freaking penny. I do have a lot of engineer clients who do, and they'll send me their spreadsheets. They actually don't. They don't. So I tell them, don't send me your spreadsheets, because I can't read your language. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has, look, my spreadsheets, you don't know what my language is. Hell, out time, I don't even know what my language is in my spreadsheet. Don't send me your spreadsheets, dude. Josh, I got this elaborate spreadsheet. Like, no, I'm running for the hills, man. No, I can't understand it. It took me long enough to figure out Craig Israelson's and my man Daniel Kuhlberg's spreadsheets, and those are very, very valuable to me. But anyway, your spreadsheet works for you. It's your language, is not my language. I just need to know what the bottom line is. How much are you going to need there, big guy? You know what I'm saying? Well, I have a crack cocaine habit, so it costs me, I don't know, what does crack cost anymore? $20 a rock? I have no clue. But let's just say $20 a rock, you need 5 rocks a day. That's $100 a day to crack, times 7. So that's, what's that? That's $700 a week in crack cocaine, times basically 30 days. What's $3,000 a month in your crack cocaine habit? And then you got to get your ink tattoos, your sleeve tattoos, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to be another, $1,000 a month on tattoos. You got to, lease your car, a new lease every year. You got to lease your car, so that's going to be another, $1,500 a month in car lease. Gotta get a new phone every year or so. You know, you don't want to be looking like the poor man with the old phone, do you? So that's gonna be another $500 a month. So we know with crack cocaine habits, sleeve tattoos, new cars, new phones, that's $4,000 a month. Now, I guess if you're on your crack cocaine habit, you don't really need that much food. So we'll just say, let's just say $500 a month for food right there. So that's another $6,000 a year. So that's gonna be about $66,000 a year. All right. Now, he said he only has $100,000 of debt. For simplicity, we'll say it's another $500 a month until the debt's paid off. And so that's going to be, what are we talking about? $72,000. That's about $6,000 a month Brian needs. All right. So it's $6,000 a month. And he's got $1.5 million. You take 5% a year off that. That's $75,000 a year. Now, if it's all, we have to pay tax on that? Yeah, absolutely. So he might need to take $80,000 a year until his pension kicks in at $60,000. All right, and then his pension will reduce the amount he's got to take out per year from $80,000 to $36,000 because his pension is $3,000 a month. Social Security kicks in at $67,000. He only needs to take $80,000 minus 36 plus 36. He only need to take $8,000 a year from his portfolio at that point. So you see how we got this stepping, this reverse stepping, down stepping. He needs $80,000 near the front end. He needs 80,000 minus 36, which is 44. Yeah, 44 the second step. He needs 8,000 a third step, and he's fine. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have a crack cocaine habit. Maybe he just likes to. I don't know what he likes to do. You know, maybe he likes to get. He likes to fly a private plane every day. You know, he's like Greta Thunberg. He's going to fly over to these climate change conferences every day, like John Kerry. You know, it costs him $10,000 a pop. So maybe he's spending $1 million here. I don't know. But until we know this number, we have no clue if he can retire. My presumption is he's going to be just fine because generally speaking, a 57-year-old guy doesn't accumulate that kind of scratch with hardly any debt with being a big spender. So I have a sneaky suspicion O'Brien there is going to be just fine. I'm going to check my mail, see what kind of bills I got coming in. Let's see what we got here. And hopefully they aren't going to put me out. Let's see what we got. Let me show you guys my bills. All right. No one wrote me a letter. Feel free to write me a letter, my friends. Oh, no letters for Josh. No letters, no checks. No one loves me. What do we got going on here? We got something from Georgia Gwinnett College for one of my kids. We got something from Georgia College of something, GCSU. Ignite Your Passions from John Carroll University, whatever the hell that is. And that's in Ohio. No one wants to live in Ohio. We got Imprimis. All right, Imprimis and Primus, whatever. Populist Conservatism and Constitutional Order. Ooh, I like that. And we got University of Chicago. Yeah, I don't think so. University of Chicago, kiss my big fat behind. All right, good luck there. What's the name again? Brian. Good luck, Brian. I think you're doing okay, but I don't know, and certainly don't take this advice for anything you should do, because until you crunch your numbers, we just can't tell you. God bless.